All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight at Mohawk College in the brand new David Braley Athletic and Recreation Center, we got the Mohawk Mountaineers versus the George Brown Huskies. This is going to be a battle for the books, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Him sitting here, I'm Ian Flynn, and my co-host here.
I'm Alvin Drent. Yeah. Yeah, so this new athletic center is quite amazing, don't you think?
Oh, I'd say so. Both teams have a pretty similar record and a pretty similar lineup, so should be a good one. All right, we got some returning players this year. Alex Reese, the fifth-year player, Andrew Sicatini, a fourth-year player, and as well Taylor Dohanek, a fourth-year player.
Yeah, so some of the veterans on George Brown. Curtis Benee is a fourth-year veteran. Aki Niti is a fourth-year veteran also. And Vadim Helimov is a fifth-year veteran. Previous 2 seasons with the Seneca Sightings, first year with the Huskies, and a 2-time OCAA All-Star. So it's going to be an interesting matchup between the two. The Mountaineers are actually coming off an awesome win at 129-62 over the Fleming College, and they also happen to beat the McMaster Marauders at 86-82. So
And we're off.
Tip-off. We have number 4 on Mohawk taking up the ball. Pass to number 12. So they're just rotating the ball right now. He kicks it to number 12. Number 12 with the shot. Oh, that's a tough shot. It's a tough shot. So let's see what George Brown could do. Oh, George Brown with a nice, easy bucket to start off the game. Mohawk just has to... So a little shot in the paint. That's no good for Mohawk. A little trip and fall. 32 is taking up the ball for George Brown. And 3. The 3 is good. The 3 is good. It's a quick timeout for the two.
And we're off to a quick start tonight. What do you think, eh?
Oh, man. Mohawk got to pick up the pace right now. George Brown scored 2 baskets in the first couple seconds of the game. See if we can come back with the answer.
So definitely tonight, players to watch are Patrick Ivorone and Zianis Brereton, especially for the Mountaineers. Brereton was on the team last year when I had the opportunity to work with a couple commentating things, and that guy is always on fire.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we see Mohawk just gathering up right now. Coach Jonker. Coach Jonker is doing an excellent job this year. Like I said before, they beat Fleming College 129-62, so they must be feeling pretty confident with that type of victory. So looks like there's some technical problems with the shot clock. Just a quick reset. Mohawk will be inbounding the ball right about now. Okay, so number 4 passes to number 5. Number 5 with a nice, easy post shot. That's one basket for Mohawk. So it looks like they're back in the game. So George Brown trying to find some type of rotation going on right now. Tough shot, 3-pointer from George Brown, not good. Looks like they might think about it. Okay. No, nothing over there.
Mountaineers looking to scramble it a little bit here, get a little bit tighter in the formation.
So a lot of 3s tonight. That 3 was no good by Alex Reese, no good. So number 12 on George Brown with the fast break, no good. That's a quick foul. Looks like there'll be a foul on number 15 on Mohawk.
Mr. Dohanek, the giant for the Mountaineers.
Oh, excuse me, that wasn't a foul. It was out of bounds on Mohawk. My mistake. So George Brown moving around the ball. Number 32 looking for a shot. Number 32 passes it off. And number 12 with the
Boom!
basket.
Goes the dynamite. There we go.
Looks like they have pretty good scores on George Brown tonight. Oh, George Brown intercepts the pass. Easy basket for George Brown. Number 15 with the easy basket. No contest. So let's see Mohawk Mountaineers try to pick up the pace a little bit. All right, they're rotating the ball here. George Brown with that tight defense. Mohawk moves around the ball. No good for...
Okay. Trying to put it in that net, but no luck. George Brown continues with the ball.
Yeah, and George Brown has a good rotation of the ball going on tonight. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds on Mohawk.
Mohawk showing some great defense right now, but you know what? They could pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, they sure can. So a little bit of pause in the game, just trying to figure out between the referees what's going on exactly.
Well, we got a moment to talk right now. Apparently, we have a lot of new rookies here for the Mohawk Mountaineers, and looking forward to watching them for their upcoming games.
Absolutely. Yeah, Alex Reese is a fifth-year veteran, so let's hope tonight he could use some of those veteran skills to carry his team for that W.
Definitely shine some light on some rookies, show them the ropes a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. So George Brown inbounds the ball. We got the big man, number 24. Thinks about a shot, he shoots, and he scores.
It's those pink socks, I'm telling you.
The pink socks and the pink shoes, it looks like. It's a combination of both.
Color coordination equals success, that's what I always say.
Mohawk rotates the ball. Easy basket for number 12 on Mohawk. That's a good rotation. We want to see more of that tonight. So George Brown. You know, these guys, they seem like they're equal height compared to Mohawk. Three-pointer no good for a George Brown player, number 24. And Mohawk quickly brings up the ball. Then we have number 15 with the tough shot, and he's able to get his own rebound. So a little bit of a push off on number 4. Number 4, it looks like the foul is going to be number 4 on George Brown. Foul is number 4.
Nice little collision there. It's nice to see a little bit of aggression this early in the game. Get the adrenaline pumping, get some momentum.
So that's a nice shot. Easy shot, actually, for number 10 on Mohawk.
Huskies seem like they keep coming with a vengeance, though, not letting up. Full steam ahead.
So it's 11-4 for George Brown tonight so far in the first quarter. Looks like George Brown's going to be bringing in a couple of players, or one player, might I say. Looks like number 10 is coming in for number 12. Number 12 will sit down.
Akai Netty coming in.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but great things about this guy. Let's see if he can come into the game and put some points up for the Huskies.
George Brown looking to inbound it. Almost intercepted by Mohawk, but they're able to recover. Number 32 passes out to number 15. Number 32 gets the ball back, comes in for a tough shot and the harm. No basket, but count the harm. Yeah, that was a hard foul, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Dohanik getting a little aggressive here.
That's exactly what you need for that W.
Oh, no, definitely.
So he'll shoot 2. So that's Curtis Benin at the foul line, and that's no good. His first attempt is no good. Curtis Benin. He'll try again for his second attempt at his foul shot. And that's good. Put that one in the books. And George Brown seems to intercept it again.
And look at that, the circus pass.
You know, these guys' energy is amazing tonight, George Brown. I don't know what they had for breakfast this morning, but it really seems like they got that energy tonight.
I'm saying a couple bowls of cornflakes.
Yeah, tough. That was a tough three-pointer, but by Mohawk. But number 10 was able to recover with the rebound and the basket. So it seems like the pace seems to be equal between both teams tonight.
I'd say so. Both teams seem like they're coming in with great momentum, and for an exhibition game, both teams look like they want to win pretty bad.
Yeah, and there you go, 24 with another basket. You know, those pink shoes, I got to get myself a pair of those. Seem to be really doing him some good tonight.
Exactly.
Mohawk gets fouled. Number 4 gets fouled by George Brown. He'll shoot 2, no basket.
Hopefully he'll have better luck than the Huskies did at the line. Let's see, a 2 for 2. I'm thinking it right now. I'm calling it.
Okay, absolutely.
And Brereton is coming up to take the 2-point shots. Or 1-point shots each. First one is good.
Yeah, looks good to me.
And it's up. And look at that.
Second foul shot is good for Brereton. So George Brown takes up the ball. So George Brown rotates the ball. They're moving it around a lot. Number 10 thought about it, but it's kicked away by Mohawk. That would be a kicked ball on Mohawk.
Number 23, Jeff Hunt, another one of those giants on the Mountaineer team. He got quite the tall team. Staying up against him before the game, I got a little worried there about 2 of me, so.
Absolutely. So George Brown gets the ball back on the inbounds. Number 15 passes it off to number 31, and that shot is no good. Mohawk brings back up the ball. Number 10 gets that ball in the paint. George Brown intercepts that pass. You know, these guys are really good at reading passes tonight.
Yeah, they look like they're really getting ahead of the game. They're 1 step ahead of the Mountaineers right now by the looks of things.
Okay, number 15 with the air ball 3, but Mohawk quickly passes it, but then loses it. George Brown, another interception on a pass, but Mohawk is quick to get the ball back again. So it looks like it's going to be out on George Brown.
The Huskies coach looking a little tense right now. Not liking that call by the referees, but you know what? What the ref says goes.
Absolutely. You know, those turnovers are really going to hurt Mohawk in the long run, so we really got to make sure that we're communicating with each other much better.
Oh, definitely got to calm down. Make sure those formations are tight. And look at that, Sicatini, just a nice spin around and the layup for the 2. Beautiful.
Nice shot. That's how you win games. You take those close, easy shots. You don't want to be shooting threes. Number 24 on George Brown, passing 31.
From downtown. Ooh.
That's no good. You know, that's a tough shot early in the game. Mohawk, number 4, drives and thinks about a 3, passes it off to number 23. Number 12 with the shot, and it's good. The 3 ball is good.
Mohawk definitely looking like they're picking up the momentum, getting a little bit ahead of the game from the Huskies, trying to reverse the roles, get 1 step ahead. It's looking good for those Mountaineers right about now.
Absolutely. You know, they're only down by 1, so there is still hope to close off the quarter with a good number. And that's a that's a tough shot by Mohawk. Layup was missed by Mohawk. Number 10 on George Brown is
and look at that
away.
swat by Dohanek. Beautiful.
Dohanek, those long arms, you know, you just can't shoot any type of shot against Dohanek. You gotta really think about those shots. Number 4 with the sweet pass. And
Sicatini for the 2 again. And with 2:34 remaining in the first quarter, we got ourselves quite the basketball game here at the David Braley Center today.
Absolutely. You know, I'm interested, how many points does Sicatini have? It seems like he's really been holding his team on his back.
I think it looks around 6 points right now. He's off to a great start in this game tonight.
Absolutely.
4 guys up or 2? 2 guys up, 1 guy middle, 2 guys down the lane.
So let's talk more about this 86-82 win over McMaster Marauders. That is really impressive, you know.
Honestly, I didn't even know college teams and university teams could play each other, so let alone them beating them. Woo.
this side here. Drew,
Impressive.
go into the
I'd say
spot.
so.
Taylor, you go high. I want to get the ball down into Drew here.
Although this game is getting me really excited for the regular season games, this looks like a nice basketball team this
There's
year.
no energy
Absolutely.
on both teams.
Although the
If
one
you
thing
want
I
it, take
notice
it
every
now.
single year I do this commentating,
Don't wait for
the
second
shoes
half.
get
Let's
brighter
go,
and
come on.
brighter. And every single player seems to have their own signature color scheme going on for their shoes. We see some blues, some yellows, some pinks, some really pink pinks.
Yeah, it seems like about in the last 2 years, these neon shoes have really taken off. These Nike neon shoes. Players seem to love them. Every game I see, at least one player has a pair of neon pinks, neon greens. You know, it's an interesting touch to the court.
I'd say so, making a fashion statement on the court and off the court.
So we're back off that timeout. George Brown inbounds the ball. And Mohawk seems to be applying that pressure, not even letting them cross the half-court line. Mohawk turned up their defense. Wow. I wonder what Coach Jonker told them. So George Brown, number 23, with a three-pointer, no good. And Mohawk with the rebound.
That's one thing we see. Mohawk Mountaineers seem to be the king of the rebounds here, so let's see if they can calculate on this.
Absolutely. Cicatini gets tangled up by these George Brown players, and it's a foul.
Cicatini's gonna go to the line for 2 shots. Let's see what he can do. Look at that. He definitely looks like a 4th-year veteran. Look at that shot. Just clean, calm, cool, composed. The second shot.
Those are the kind of shots we need, Cicatini.
Looks like he could do it in his sleep.
So it looks like Mohawk is trapping George Brown at the half court. And George Brown gets called for traveling, number 23 with the travel call. That's, you know, you can't blame the guy. When you're getting trapped at half court, it's really hard. It's really hard to get that ball past that court when you're getting trapped.
Oh, definitely.
So Mohawk seems to be impressing with the defense, and no good from that shot from Mohawk, number 15, no good. George Brown recovers with the rebound. Number 11 passes it off to number 15. They're just thinking about what to do right now. Number 15. Pass gets intercepted by number 23 on Mohawk. Number 3 on Mohawk shoots that 3, and it is no good. You know, that's a tough shot, like I said before. You gotta get a little closer to the basket early on in the game.
Definitely. Don't go for those high point shots. Just get in close in the point and try and hit it.
Absolutely. So George Brown is having trouble moving the ball around. Mohawk seems to have turned up the defense. And that shot from George Brown is no good. Mohawk with the rebound. Tough rebound, I might add. So Mohawk moves around the ball.
Dohanek with the hard drive there, and I think he's going to the line for 2 right now. Great effort by Dohanek.
Yeah, I might say.
We got quite a few substitutions on the floor
Substitutions.
for the Huskies as well as the Mountaineers.
So it looks like Mohawk will be replacing their whole squad except for Dohanek on that substitution. Looks like a little bit of a refresher.
Oh, definitely. Get some new feet out there.
Yeah, Dohanek gets his first foul shot in. You know, 6'9", he's a pretty good shooter for 6'9" in the foul line. And his second shot is good as well. And looks like Mohawk is continuing to play that half-court trap on George Brown. So George Brown swings around the ball, and they lose the ball on that shot in the post. Mohawk's defense is really impressive right now.
They're really stepping up their game right now.
Mohawk thinks about resetting. Number 3 with the long 3, and it is not good. George Brown gets the rebound.
I believe that's his 3rd attempt for Ivarone today, and he has not hit one yet. I think he should start getting a little bit closer, going for those high percentage 2-pointers. Oh, and the swat by Dohanek, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that's his 2nd swat of the game, I think. And George Brown no good at the buzzer beater.
Number 31, Brandon G. Bailey tries to go for the circus shot. Now, if only that went in, that would have been a sight to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like the type of defense that they're playing, they're trapping George Brown half court, and they're rotating all of their men on the substitutions. So it looks like they're kind of refreshing the Mohawk lineup, because that type of defense is really hard to do if you're trapping every single play. So they're running out of energy. So Coach Jonker is pretty impressive with his coaching skills right now.
No, definitely. And after the first quarter, it being 21-14 for the home Mountaineers, you know what? I cannot see any complaints right now.
Absolutely. So far it looks like you betting on Mohawk winning is going your way so far.
Hey, you know what? Always got to bet on the home. Win or loss, always.
Absolutely.
He'll be in the high post. Taylor will be low. You two guys split matchup top. Okay? You run long.
So Dohanen was part of a national championship team from 2012, and that's pretty impressive.
I'd say so, representing the country in that type of manner. Quite an honor, I'd say.
Absolutely.
Both teams getting talked to by both of their coaches. Both their coaches try to get them motivated and ready for this second quarter, making sure that they got the right plans and right setup so they can get some points on the board.
Yeah, so we'll see if George Brown has an answer to this half-court trapping that Mohawk seems to be doing. Yeah, personally, in my opinion, I don't think that George Brown will find an answer for Mohawk tonight, because Mohawk, they look like they got fresh legs, they're really tall, you know, they're young, and they got experience at the same time. So it's going to be a really, it's going to be a good game tonight.
Definitely, and of course the home court advantage can never do you wrong.
Yeah, that home court advantage in that new facility that we're sitting in right now.
The beautiful David Braley Athletic Recreation Center.
It's got to boost that confidence, you know?
Definitely.
So George Brown inbounds the ball to number 20. And he passes it off to number 4. Number 11 passes it back to number 20. Number 20 with the layup, and it is no good.
Tried to go for the acrobatic style, and it did not work out in his favor.
No, sir. Number 3 on Mohawk brings up the ball and passes it off. Looks like they're having a little bit of confusion, but they recover the ball. Pass back to Dohanen with a dunk, and it is amazing dunk.
Ladies and gentlemen.
With authority.
Slam dunk.
Absolutely. So George Brown has the ball again. Mohawk turning up that defense.
This is a Mountaineer team I like to see, that's for sure.
Oh, with the spin move, number 4, he loses his defender, and the basket is good.
Little money on that.
A little bit of razzle-dazzle from Georgetown. So Mohawk has the ball back again. Number 5 with the nice fadeaway, a little bit of MJ in his fadeaway right there.
And a great answer to a quick 2 points there.
George Brown has the ball again. A nice little crossover.
George Brown going for a couple more substitutions on the floor. Number 24, Vadim Halimov, or as we like to call him, Pink Shoes, back on the court. Let's see if he can put some more points up on the board tonight.
Yes, sir. Mohawk inbounds the ball. Number 23 with the pass. 3 ball from number 23. It is no good.
So close.
Tough shot. You know, I can't keep stressing enough, like, we really got to get closer to the basket. Those are more high percentage shots, you know.
Definitely. We're trying to do the 3-point game, and it just not look like it's working out in our favor.
George Brown, pass intercepted by the Mountaineers.
We got a fast break here. Let's see what they can do. Oh!
No call. He was looking for a call and didn't get it. Number 3 wanted that call. So George Brown recovers. Number 15. Number 15 passes to number 24. Number 24 thinks about the shot, but that defense is just too good. Looks like George Brown lost the ball, and it's going to be out on George Brown. Mohawk with the inbound.
Mohawk's head coach there, Brian Jonker, with a great grab, though. I got to say, I think he should be on the court right now throwing up a couple points.
That's very funny. So it looks like number 5, no basket. They're not going to count that basket. A little too hard on that play. Looks like it's going to be an offensive foul on number 5. You know, there's aggressive and there's too aggressive, and you just got to find that medium.
No, definitely.
That tough defense kickball on the Mountaineers. You know, there's nothing wrong with the kickball. That just means the defense is turned up.
That, or he might be a good soccer player, you never know.
Hey, there you go. So George Brown has the ball once again. Number 12 drives in, passes it off. Number 15 with the long 3, and it is not good. Mohawk with the nice rebound.
They've been the king of rebounds tonight. Every single shot coming up is taken down by those Mohawk Giants.
Ivorone with the long 3, and it is good.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We finally got one.
There you go. George Brown brings up the ball, passes it off. Long 3 from George Brown. A lot of 3s tonight, and that 3 is no good. Ivorone with the 3. Oh, don't know what he was thinking. No good. Looks like we're gonna have, is that a, yes, absolutely, that's a foul on George Brown. Number 12 is gonna be shooting 2. In just a moment, there's just a quick substitution.
And after the about almost a halfway point of the second quarter going through, it's a score of 28-16 for those Mohawk Mountaineers. They are starting to pull away. Let's hope they can pull away a little bit more. And you know what? We never know. We might see one of those upsets just like the McMaster game, a blowout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both coaches talking to their players, making sure everything's set up, ready to go. Huskies coach definitely getting a little bit more intense. Mohawk team's starting to pull away a little bit. Let's see if they can get back into this action. What do you think that coach is saying for those Huskies?
Coach Brian Jonker?
No, Jonathan Smith.
Oh, Jonathan Smith. I think he's really just trying to let his team know that they have to pick up that tempo tonight in order to get that W.
Oh, no, I couldn't agree more. I'm thinking Brian Jonker for the Mohawk Mountaineers is telling them to keep calm, cool, collective, making sure that they're sticking to what they're going through right now, and I think they'll get the W.
Yep, just keep doing what you're doing.
All right, it looks like we're going to be back in the action here for a couple seconds. Those Mountaineers take the court again, as well as those Huskies. And number 12, Matt Fennell, is going to go to the line for 2. Let's see if he can count. First one is no luck. Let's see if he can go for the extra point there. Fennell's shot is up, and it's good. 1 for 2, not too bad, making sure he gets those points on the board.
George Brown with the inbound. It looks like they picked up the tempo. Quickly takes up the ball up the court. Number 20 passes it off. Number 15 has the ball. Number 32 passes it off. 24, and that is a rejection.
Number 24, Vadim Halamov, looks like he's starting to get shut down a little bit. First quarter, he was putting up points like crazy, but Mountaineers seem to be catching on to his tricks and seeing if they can shut him down on many occasions.
So number 5 for Mohawk with the long 3, and it is no good. George Brown gets the rebound. Number 24 on George Brown quickly takes up the ball, but he is stripped by number 20 on Mohawk. Number 4 brings up the ball, and that pass is no good. George Brown gets that pass. Number 15, tough shot, and it is good.
Mountaineers need to come back quick and get those 2 points back. That was a good effort by those Huskies, and it looks like they're going to grab some momentum from that for sure.
Long pass. Looks like The foul is going to be on Mohawk.
Those Huskies showing some great initiative and some strong defense to get that ball back.
Number 24 inbounds the ball on George Brown. Number 15 passes back to number 24. 24 passes it to 20. 12 passes it back to number 24. Almost lost the ball. 24 gets the ball back. Nice little crossover. And that pass is intercepted by number 4. Ooh. Might have been a little bit of push, but that's okay. Number 12 with the long 3, no good. And that rebound. Long 3 again from Mohawk.
We've been saying it all night. Those threes are not working for them. They got to get closer to that net.
Yeah, I don't think the 3 game is really their type of game.
Couple more substitutions on the court. Mountaineers, Dohanik is going to be coming in for number 5, the veteran.
Looks like Evan Clare is going to come in for Aki Netty on George Brown.
And it's a long inbound. Let's see if they can grab some points here on this drive.
Number 12 trying to arrange his team, set up a play. Passes it to number 20. Number 20 looking for that pass. They're just rotating. And that is a foul. A foul on number 10, a little bit of elbowing going on from number 10 on number 12. And the call is actually pushing. A little too much aggression. You know, when you're up by almost 10 points, you know, you really don't need to be that aggressive in the second quarter. But
definitely in these situations, you can't stick to playground rules. You got to go very.
Absolutely, and Mohawk swats away number 12. So that number 15 on Mohawk passes number 20, and 20 with the long 3, and it is good.
Money.
15 on George Brown takes up the ball. 24 with the pass to number 10. Number 10 to number 12. 15 to 10. 10 with the shot. The shot is good.
The nice fadeaway jumper looking good from number 10.
Mohawk with the nice dribbling. Rotates the ball a little bit. 12 with a nice shot in the paint. Tough shot.
Strong rebound by Dohanik though, and he comes down hard. What's the call gonna be here? We'll find out. Two for holding on number 4 white, or blue. 24 blue.
Looks like number 10 will be leaving for number 23 in that quick substitution. And also number 20 on Mohawk is coming in as well. So Mohawk with the inbounds. 20 with the shot in the paint, and it's good. It's a tough shot.
Yeah, these Mountaineers seem to be calculated and definitely scoring or get some points on these difficult shots, which is nice to hear because, yeah.
Absolutely. Number 10 on George Brown, passing to number 23. Number 23 with the shot, and it is not good. A little bit of an in and out. And Mohawk will be inbounding the ball. So George Brown has turned up the defense. Number 23 is playing that aggressive defense on number 12. A little bit of a mismatch. And they pass to number 20. Number 12 with the shot in the paint.
Fennell with the easy layup there, grabbing the 2 for the Mountaineers. That seems to be what's working for the Mountaineers tonight, just getting close to that net, those easy layups, because those guys are giants. They can just overpower this Husky team.
Absolutely. Number 15 puts up a shot, no good, and the rebound from Mohawk. Number 4 quickly passes to number 12. Number 12 sets up for that 3, and that 3 is good.
And that was just crisp, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 15 on George Brown passes it to number 10. Number 24 catches that pass, almost lost it actually. Number 24 with that nice scoop shot layup. You know, those pink shoes, they're working for him tonight. Number 20 on Mohawk. And we have a call here. the call is against Mohawk.
And just about 2 minutes remaining in this second quarter here, leading up to halftime. Mountaineers are taking a strong lead of 39-22 against these George Brown Huskies. Honestly, at the start of the game, I was a little bit worried about these Mountaineers, but you know what? They seem to be calculating on all their attempts, so.
And that shot by George Brown was no good. Number 11 with the long bomb, no good. That three was no good. So they'll reset the play again. About 1:42 left in the second quarter. 15 with the nice long shot, but it is no good. You know, those long arms, it's hard to block that kind of shot. So George Brown gets the ball back again, number 15. And that is a swish. Mohawk back with the ball again. Looks like it's going to be a foul against George Brown.
And it looks like Jeff Hunt's going to be going to the line for two. No, I'm incorrect. It's just going to be a quick inbound.
Yeah, number 24 is going to be sitting down. And Mohawk is inbounding the ball. So Mohawk inbounds the ball, and the pass is intercepted, but there's an offensive foul on Mohawk. George Brown gets the ball. George Brown will be inbounding. You know, I think the Mohawk might have grabbed George Brown on that inbound. Let's get these guys to settle down, because, you know, although they're winning, they're not winning by too much. That win could actually fade away if they're not careful.
Definitely, a 14-point differential is not that bad. You get 7 quick baskets, you're back in that game.
So Coach Jonker just encouraging his team, it looks like, and
as well as Coach Smith.
Yeah, Coach Smith. You know, Coach Smith is a three-year veteran.
Now, the funny thing I just found out, too, is Vadim Halmov, the 5th-year veteran for the Husky team that we like to call Pink Shoes, actually, for the previous 2 seasons, played for the Seneca Sting and his first year with the Huskies. So he's also a 2-time OCAA All-Star. So.
Oh, wow. That's a lot to deal with.
I'm saying so. I think he deserves those pink stripes on those socks, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So, timeout is over. George Brown will be inbounding the ball right about now. About 1:09 left in the game. In the quarter. So they're quickly take up the ball, trying to make the best use of their possession. George Brown passes the ball around. Number 10 gets swatted away by Mohawk. Quick spin move. Quickly passes the ball off to number 4. Number 4 drives, passes the ball. Number 11 passes the ball to number 4. And that handoff, it is no good. George Brown with the rebound, 32 seconds left in the quarter. George Brown, number 15 with the 3, and it is off. Number 11
Fast
with that
break.
hard drive. Oh.
And the easy layup,
No
not.
good. You gotta just slow it down. You have plenty of time. You know, 20 seconds is more than enough time to make a shot. So George Brown gets that shot, and that pass intercepted. A little bit of tugging on the jersey. Number 4 gets his jersey tugged on by number 4 on George Brown. Not needed at all. With 6 seconds left in the second quarter. You know, that's an unnecessary type of foul, but you know, you take the good with the bad.
Number 31, Brandon G. Bailey, just could not get up to that, to number 4 in time. So you know what, he had to do a little bit of a tug, but you know what, might be worth it, you never know.
Yeah, it might be. Okay. His first shot is good.
Although Brereton, always key from the line, so you know what, I don't think it would have worked out in anybody's favor at all.
Absolutely.
And would you look at that, with 6 seconds remaining, In the second quarter, Brereton knocks both free throws and knocks up 2 points for the Mountaineers.
He's a good shooter. So it looks like Mohawk will be inbounding the ball. 6 seconds left. 11 with the shot.
Oh, and it's up. Oh, and it
And
just
that is no good.
so close. So after the first half of the game, we got Mohawk Mountaineers 41 and the George Brown Huskies 25. We got ourselves a good game ahead of us. A lot of basketball remaining. So let's see what comes up in the second half.
Yeah, you know, we can expect probably a lot more of the same in the second half of the game. With the performance like we witnessed tonight, you know, I really think Mohawk has what it takes tonight to get that W.
Definitely both teams will go to the locker room. Coaches will definitely have a lot of things to say to their players, good and bad. We'll see if the Mountaineers can calculate on more of their opportunities. We'll see if those Huskies can put up a bit more points and a little bit stronger defense.
Absolutely.
Center. I'm Ian Flynn here with my co-host.
I'm Alvin Drent.
And we'll see you in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for the second half of our Mountaineers versus Husky games here at the beautiful brand new David Braley Athletic Recreation Center at Mohawk College in Hamilton, Ontario.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Now we saw a great first half of basketball. Let's see if we can see a even better second half.
Absolutely.
And with the ball, Cicatini goes up with it, and I think he's going to the line for two. Great effort by Cicatini there, the veteran of the team. Mohawk seems to be sticking to the same lineup as they did in the first half. Johannick, Cicatini, Reese, Ryerson, and Fennel. First attempt was off by Cicatini. Second attempt was money.
So George Brown takes up the ball.
And it's up. A great effort by those Huskies to get that two in the basket. Nice little quick layup.
Mohawk picking up the pace right away, it seems like, and a long three, and it's good. Matt Fennel with the three-pointer. George Brown has the ball again.
Those Huskies trying to drive hard, and it's up with the quick layup. but no match for that Dohanic giant over there. A little bit of a mix-up. Ooh, and Brereton hits the floor hard, but you know what? Great sportsmanship by the Huskies trying to pick him up, making sure everything's all right, everybody's not hurt. And it looks like Reese is going to be inbounded for those Mountaineers. Referees taking a second here to make sure everything is lined up. Those clocks are good, those scores are good. Mountaineers trying to get those formations. Huskies jumping all over the place, making sure that they're covered.
Absolutely, Reese with 4 points tonight. Mohawk moves the ball around, and it is intercepted by George Brown. George Brown quickly takes up the ball. Number 12 with a little bit of pivot, kicks it off to number 15. 15 with a long three, and it's no good.
Ooh, it just pops out there. That was millimeters from popping in for that hard three.
32 recovers with the rebound, and 15 is able to score the bucket.
Those Mountaineers off to a slow start. Let's see if they can pick it up and show some spark like they had in that first half here.
Mr. Reese, he passes it off to number 15 on Mohawk.
Dohanic. Ooh.
Air ball. Wow.
It looked like a swish, but it was a miss.
Oh, man. Tough shot.
And you know what? Everyone has those days.
Absolutely. So number 4, Ricardo Brown, brings up the ball. Passes it to, wow, number 24 with the amazing shot. I don't know how he got that in, but somehow it went in.
Helmoff seems to be on fire today.
Absolutely. So Mohawk rotates the ball, passes it to Sigatini. Sigatini thinks about the shot. Oh, and it's off. You know, that's a tough shot. A lot of George Brown players all over him on that one. Number 4 with the quick, easy layup. Nice little bit of a recovery there by George Brown.
And it looks like those Huskies are starting to make a little bit of a comeback. 44-33 for those Mountaineers, starting to close the gap on that differential.
Number 12, Matt Fennell with a three-pointer, and it's no good.
Husky shot is up, and it is missed. Sigatini trying to pick it up, but the quick rebound by those Huskies, making sure that they got that ball back and trying to calculate another two-pointer. Helmoff trying to get his team set up, but it is failed attempt.
Intercepted by Mohawk. And that nice, easy layup by number 4.
That beautiful behind the back by Branson there allowed him to get to that net, crash the net, and that beautiful layup for those two. Those Mountaineers, telling you, it's all about the layups tonight for those Mountaineers. Those quick twos, nice drives to the nets.
And that shot is no good by the Huskies. Sigatini with a hard rebound. 15 takes up the ball. That's a bit unusual, but looks like he's capable.
Brandon with a nice scoop back to Reese. Reese looking for an option,
gets
but
tangled up, gets the ball stolen by number 15 on Huskies, and that is an easy layup for the Huskies. Mohawk with the inbound and quickly brings up the ball.
Brenton trying to see if his team can strike back. Dohanic with the up ball. Was it a shot or a pass? I'm not quite sure.
You know, I think that was an alley-oop, but there was no one there to alley-oop it to, so you might just have to rethink that over. Number 32 with a nice pass to number 4 on the Huskies, and that hook shot, a little bit of an old-school hook shot.
And those Mountaineers take a timeout. They definitely need to regroup and think about what they're doing right now with the score 46-37. Those Mountaineers, those Huskies are really starting to close that gap and putting in a great effort. I got to say, these Huskies really are bringing it in the second half. I'm thinking that coach gave them a little bit of a fire under their butts to get them going.
Absolutely. You know, you need that. You just can't get beaten that badly and be okay with it, you know. You got to at least catch up a bit. So right now the score there is 46-37 for the Mountaineers, and they got a bit of a lead, but you know,
should be all right. Coach Jonker definitely giving some harsh words to his players. That off to a little bit of a rough start, the Mountaineers, but you know what? I'm sure they can pick it up, use that home court advantage to their advantage and pick up the pace here.
Yeah. You know, it seems like the Mountaineers, they had a rough start at the beginning of the game as well, too, so it really doesn't mean much, to tell you the truth, because
high, right?
They seem to pick up the pace right after the first quarter. So, you know,
Those Huskies getting ready to return to the court, as well as those Mountaineers. This game, I keep forgetting it's an exhibition game because this has been a high-octane game right now.
absolutely. So the timeout is over. Mohawk will be inbounding the ball. Jeff Hunt will be inbounding the ball for Mohawk. And Breton with the gets picked by number 4 on the Huskies. And that a little bit of aggression and screaming. Yeah, he better calm down. Might get that technical, you know.
Ricardo Brown showing his school spirit, making sure he gets that 2-point and make sure those Mountaineers know that he means business. 4 on 4. Fennel driving. Ooh. Tries to go for the quick layup, but it's no good. Him tries to pick up the ball. Regroups.
George Brown sets that pick, and number 12 with that under the basket shot.
These Huskies, I'm telling you, this looks like a brand new team come the second half right now.
Absolutely. Number 12 takes up the ball, passes it to number 4, and number 10, Cicatini, spins around and passes it to number 12, and it's good.
And there we go. The Mountaineers get back on the board. That is definitely going to be a momentum shift.
Absolutely. So number 12 thinks about it, waiting for a good pass. 31, fake and drives and swatted away by number 15.
Dohanik says, no thank you. I do not want that in my sight.
Not in my house, sir. So Mohawk seems to recover with a nice quick shot by number 12. Long pass. Shot, and it's good.
Number 4, Ricardo Brown, really stepping it up right now. I'd say he's hit about 6 to 8 points in these past couple minutes here, showing his team that he's got what it takes to bring them back into this game. With a score of 50 to 43, that gap is getting shorter and shorter. 7-point differential, this should be interesting.
3-point is off by number 10. And number 4 shoots another air ball. And the shot clock violation. The ref is thinking about it. I think they may have to review that one and see if he made that shot in time. Referees grouping and having a discussion about that shot clock violation. You know, in my opinion, I think he let it off in time.
Yeah, the release was good, but that's at the, like we always say, it's always at the referee's discretion. So what the referee says goes, and hopefully they're able to make the right call. And you know what? I hate to say it, but I feel like they did.
Absolutely. So it looks like they did make it off in time, and they will be inbounding the ball. So the refs have come to their conclusion, and Mohawk did get the ball off in time. You know, 2 heads are better than one, so it looks like the referees grouping together and coming up with that decision paid off with the Mountaineers. Mountaineers with the ball inbounded to number 4. Number 23 passes it to Cicatini. Cicatini's pass is no good. It's picked off by number 11, George Brown. And the basket is good.
A nice acrobatic finish there by number 11.
Yeah, a lot of power in that shot. Breton with a nice little giveaway. 15 gets a hard foul. Yikes.
Dohanik looking like he's showing his frustration there, not hitting that shot. But you know what? He's going on the line for 2 shots, so I'm pretty sure he'll be able to hit those 2.
Absolutely. You know, with a 6'9" frame like Dohanik has, you really have no other options than just to foul him because he can't get up there. His arms are just too long.
No, definitely.
So he'll be shooting 2 baskets. His first basket is no good. Let's see if he can make the second. And the second is good.
Substitution on the floor. Number 32 comes in for number 31. Number 32 would be
Curtis Manee.
And coming out is number 31, Brandon G. Bailey.
Absolutely. Number 4 takes up the ball, and George Brown passes it off to number 24.
Those Mountaineers really need to watch out for number 4, Ricardo Brown. He's been putting up some hard points tonight.
Huskies pass off the ball. 24 with the drive, passes it off to number 11 for the 3, and it is no good. 23 with the nice, strong rebound. Number 4 on Mohawk dribbles the ball a little bit, drives in, and that shot is no good. Layup is no good. Sicatini with the recovery, no good. Number 4 with the recovery, no good. Looks like the Huskies are calling for a box out. They need to increase those rebounds. Because frankly, it looks like Mohawk has been getting all the rebounds tonight.
Oh, no, definitely. Well, with the average of 6'2", 6'3" for these players, there's no way these Giants aren't getting the ball.
And that long ball is no good. Number 4 thinks about a 3 and pops it, and no good. Rebound by 23. Number 12 drives in with that hard layup. A lot of George Brown bodies, and he thought he got fouled, but he did not get fouled. It looks like it's going to be George Brown ball.
And as every play, we get closer and closer to a tie ball game. 51-46 for those Mountaineers right now. Substitution on the floor. Reese coming in for Sicatini.
Reese not too happy about that last call. He thought he had it, but, you know, what can you do?
Huskies looking to drive. Ricardo Brown with that ball again. He is one dangerous guy. Oh, almost sinks it, but Dohanik.
Not that time.
Ricardo Brown looks like he fell a little bit awkwardly there. Let's see if he can pick it up.
Reese with the shot, and not sure if that was a shot or a pass, but Reese gets the ball back again, passes it. It looks like it's going to be a foul on George Brown.
An aggressive foul by number 10 on the Huskies, Akai Netty on number 15, Dohanik. Dohanik will go to the line for, I'd say, probably about the 4th or 5th time tonight.
Like I said, you can't stop a 6'9" guy. You just got to foul him.
Exactly.
There's no blocking him.
Ooh, you can hear that switch from a mile away. Dohanik sinks it hard.
Second shot is off by Dohanik. 24 on the Huskies takes up the ball. A little bit of rotation. 32 passes it off. 4 thinking about it. Dribbles a bit. Passes it off to 32's shot is off. Reese takes up the ball on Mohawk. Passes it off to 12. 12 gets trapped and stripped away. Number 4 with a drive.
Brown is up.
Oh, man. He's just scoring those layups today.
Ricardo Brown is a dangerous second half player right now. I'd say that's about his 10th point here in the second half right now.
Mohawk, number 23, shot is no good. George Brown gets the rebound and the basket. Ricardo Brown was looking for the foul, did not get it.
Brereton looking for his options. Finally finds Fennell. And Dohanik is up for the 2-pointer.
You know, those are the kind of shots I like. Nice and close to the basket, high percentage shots. That's how you win games, you know?
No, definitely. Fennell, representing that Fennell campus quite well.
Ricardo Brown with the long pass at number 10. Ted Johnson passes it off.
Ricardo Brown from downtown. Money, and he lets off quite the yell there.
Boy, he has quite the energy tonight.
Smells
but, you know,
like team spirit.
Yeah, you know, that's what it takes to win a game. You got to really hype your team up.
No, definitely.
So he's playing that tight defense. You better be careful. You just might get that reach.
Brandon with the no-look pass to Reese. Ooh.
No good. No, Reese has been shooting that free ball unsuccessfully tonight. And looks like Mohawk, number 4, gets fouled.
24 Himov will go to the line for 2. In the first half alone, Helmhoff put up 11 points, 5 for 9 on the field goal range. He is just killing it right now. I'm telling you, there's something in those socks and those shoes. I don't know what, but there's something. I think it's magic.
It might be magic.
Helmhoff, one of the veterans to the team as well, like we said, played a couple years for Seneca in his first year with the Huskies, and he is proving that he is a veteran and a strong one at that.
Absolutely. Number 15 passes it off to number 12. Number 12 gets double teamed, and he takes that long shot. No good. He tried to beat the buzzer, but you know, that's all right because Mohawk still has the lead. Although it's a 1-point lead, they still have the lead. Whether you win by 10, 20, or 1, still a win.
And after 3 quarters, Mohawk 54, Huskies 53. What a comeback we are seeing right now here from those Huskies. I don't know. It is not looking good in those Mountaineers' favor right now. These Huskies are really bringing it, showing some great momentum, setting up those plays perfectly, hitting all those important 2 shots, fouls going to the line and hitting both of those foul shots. They're killing it right now.
Absolutely. So it looks like Jonathan Smith, the coach of the Huskies, is just encouraging his team, getting them together.
Both coaches definitely have something important to say to their teams right now. It's a tight game. Anybody can win at this point. It is the final quarter, and we got about a minute left before we get back to action. So let's talk about the game so far. What are you thinking so far about this game?
You know, it's been tit for tat. The Huskies seem to really have matched up to Mohawk and really tried to figure them out and pick them apart. But, you know, Coach Jonker, he's an amazing coach, and I'm sure he's going to have the answer for the Huskies tonight.
Definitely. Both teams are showing great speed and agility right now, crashing those nets hard, making sure that they hit those foul shots right now, too.
Absolutely.
So what do you think both teams need for the 4th quarter here?
I just think they need to continue on doing what they're doing. As long as Mohawk stays away from that 3 line and shoots higher percentage shots, I think they should come away with that W tonight.
And really, guys, our best offense is good off of good defense and outlets, right? We got to get stopped.
And those Huskies return to the court right now, setting up, talking it up, making sure that they're all set and ready for this 4th and final quarter. The most important quarter of all because, well, it's the end of the game, of course.
Absolutely.
Those Mountaineers return to the court too, and I believe it will be a Huskies inbound by number 10, Akai Netty. Story of the second half so far has definitely been Ricardo Brown, though. Quite a few picks and putting up these points on this board. This is what's really been bringing these Huskies back into this game, as well as the veteran.
Absolutely. He's a really impressive player tonight. So how Move thinks about the pass. He passes it off. Huskies rotate the ball, looking for that 3, and it's not available. Halmov drives hard, pulls back and shoots, and it is no good. Mohawk with the rebound.
Halmov was looking for that jumper, but it just not work out in his favor.
Mohawk quickly passes it in the paint, and it is swatted away by the Huskies. Reese gets tangled up by one of the Husky players, and it looks like it's going to be Mountaineers ball. Jeff Hunt for the Mountaineers will be inbounding the ball. Passes it off to Patrick Ivorone. Ivorone crosses over, passes it to Reese. Reese passes it off. Shot is no good, air ball. Reese recovery, rebound, and the basket. You know, it's a tough shot.
Definitely Reese with a great shot after, even though taking a fall, he's back at it, showing some great initiative on defense right here.
Aki McTee with the pass. Thought about it. Long three-pointer, and it is not good. That was way off the marker. But you know, it's three balls are hard to shoot in the first place.
No, definitely. It seems to me that it's been a little bit of airball city tonight, though. Both teams have been going for those high three-point shots, and they just not seem to be coming up. But Dohanik jumps up with the turnaround layup and just knocks it out of the park there. 2 more points for the Mountaineers.
See how many people he had around him? Man, that was a tough shot.
There's odds on the prize for Dohanik. The hoop or nothing.
Mohawk's turning up that defense. That is out of bounds, an obvious out of bounds. That's good defense by Mohawk. You know, that's what I like to see. Keep up the good work.
Ooh, the long inbound to Dohanik.
Risque.
Very fast. To Reese, the
Reese
turnaround.
with the spin move, and it is good.
Woo!
You know, for a big guy, that was a really quick spin move. I'm quite impressed.
And a great quick answer by those Mountaineers.
Absolutely. So Hal Mo gets the ball, passes it off to number 10. Number 11 with a 3 with the hand in his face, and
Johnson
it is
with
good.
the 3 downtown.
Long 3 with a hand in his face. Impressive. You know, Mohawk still has the lead. Let's see if they can hold it, and they are able to hold on to the lead. Number 15 with the shot.
Dohanik with that turnaround jumper. Seems to be his thing tonight. Those turnaround jumpers seem to be working in his favor.
Absolutely. 32 passes it off. Hal Mo gets trapped in the paint, kicks it out to number 10 with a 3-pointer, and it is no good. Almost gets stepped on by Reese. Jeez, don't want to get stepped on by Reese. So number 12 gets the pass, thinks about the 3, and he makes that 3.
And he leaves that hand up there for a good second to let those Huskies know that that was drained.
So earlier I was talking about Mohawk shooting the 3s and that not being a good idea. Well, it seems like they proved me wrong, because they got a couple of 3s in the last few minutes.
Definitely, they're starting to pick up their downtown game right now, throwing up those 3s nice and hard, making that differential a little bit farther. With a score of 65 to 55, a 10-point differential here with 7:19 remaining in the fourth and final quarter at the David Braley Center. Those Mountaineers are taking a strong lead, and I think they're going to take it away.
Absolutely, that's a quick 10-point. Quick 10-point lead in less than a quarter. We have 7 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the fourth quarters, ladies and gentlemen.
Coach Smith and Coach Jonker both talking to the teams. It's the final right now, making sure that they're both ready. High octane, high energy, agility, everything going on for them, making sure that they can get those points. And if not, I think those Huskies might have to make a couple substitutions because a couple of their players looking a little tired, especially their veteran Tail Mob. Looks like he's been playing for a little bit too long. Maybe they'll see they can switch him out and get some fresh legs out there.
Absolutely. You know, a 10-point lead, you really got to put some pep in your step to overcome that, because that means they have to really force the Mountaineers to get a couple of turnovers in order to come up again.
Exactly.
So let's see if we can do that.
We're back in the action, and it is a great turnaround. Johnson going to the hoop. A great pass by Johnson to number 32, Curtis Benet, for the 2-pointer.
Yeah, that was a really quick bucket.
Ivorone fresh into the game.
Ivorone passes it off. Ivorone calls for the ball, but that pass is sent off the backboard. A little bit of an accuracy problem on that pass, but that's okay, because you know they still got a 10-point lead. So Huskies will inbound the ball. Ricardo Brown takes up the ball, passes it to Aki Nati. Nati passes it to the paint, and he gets tripped up, and it is out on the Huskies. Brandon G. Bailey falls out of bounds.
Ivorone against Brown, trying to get around him, gets it off to Reese. Reese to Dohanik driving, it's up, and and it just trickles out, but Dohanik comes out of left field to try and pick it back up.
Wow. I swear that ball was going in the hoop. It seems like some invisible hand poked it back out.
Sometimes the law of physics doesn't really work, or gravity, I guess, doesn't really work in our favors.
Absolutely. So 31 on the Huskies. Brandon G. Bailey will come in and have a quick chat with his coach.
The shot went in after the call.
So Huskies inbound the ball. Reese inbounds it to Ivorone. Ivorone passes it to number 23. 15 with a shot, and it's no good. George Brown with the rebound. Mohawk continuing to apply that pressure on that defense. Number 4, wow. Mohawk gets that charge. I'm wrong with that charge. He gets the charge. You know, that's good defense, taking that charge call, you know, take one for the team like they say.
Definitely Ivorone taking one for the team. A couple substitutions on the floor. Britt and Sicatini come into the game.
Ivorone with a hard drive. Reese drives into the hoop, and he gets the basket. Amazing shot by Reese. He can really move for a big guy.
Oh, no, definitely. All these players, never judge a book by its cover because these guys can fly and shoot.
Absolutely.
Driving hard. It's up. Ooh,
oh,
so close.
almost a goaltend, but it was a block. Reese with the three. Reese is
Money.
feeling it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That is 2 straight buckets for Reese, and he is on fire at this point.
Reese's Pieces. 3 pieces of Reese's. 3 points.
I like that, Reese's Pieces. You know, you're making me hungry right now.
Well, there's a beautiful new booster juice at this David Braley Recreation Center that you could probably go grab a drink after that if you're feeling a little behind.
Yeah, I think I'll just stick to my water for now.
Yep, definitely. Both teams on the timeout. Coach Jonker and Smith definitely having a few words to say to their team right now, making sure that they're both on the same terms with the bench and on the play right now.
Absolutely, 70-57 for the Mountaineers tonight, with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
13-point differential. It seems like a lot, but a couple early baskets to get you back in this game real quick.
So that timeout is over, and the Huskies are stepping back onto the court. And it looks like the Huskies will be inbounding the ball. So let's see what type of defense Mohawk will be playing right now. You know, if they want to maintain this lead, they got to apply that pressure like they have been all night. Just continue to play a good game.
Making sure they can't even get across that halfway point.
Absolutely. 23 with the drive and the pass. They rotate that ball. Excuse me, they swing the ball to the 3. Number 4 thinks about the shot, shot it, and it's no good.
Ricardo Brown, always someone to look out for. He's been lethal from the point today.
Ivorone to Sicatini. Sicatini spins around and gets fouled. Is it a foul or is it out of bounds? Looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Reese is going to be inbounding the ball in the Mountaineers. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Reese with the long shot with the high arc, but it is an air ball. George Brown takes up the ball. 24 with the long 3. No, sir, that is not going to work tonight. Ivorone with the pass. Nice pass, and he makes it. Number 10 makes it. Well, that was a nice basket by Sicatini, helping maintain that lead. 72-57.
Both teams at a high pace right now, making sure that they get as many points as they can with the time expiring. Ooh, that one almost takes the top. Off the top, it pops in, but you know what? No luck. Oh,
Pass intercepted by the Huskies, number 12. Number 12 takes it all the way, and he gets the charge call.
Ivorone, that's his 2nd time taking it for the team right now. That's what we call a defensive superstar.
Absolutely.
Couple substitutions on the floor. Hunt and Ivorone going out. Fennell and Dohanek back in the game.
Number 12 on Mohawk drives. Reese thought about the shot. Instead drives a little behind the back pass. Almost missed it. Oh, and the foul. Number 10 gets fouled. You know, I like that foul. Can't let him get those easy baskets.
No, definitely. Rather him go for 2 and hope that he misses a couple than give him the easy 2-pointers.
Absolutely. So Andrew Sicatini at the line, and he makes his first foul shot. Let's see if he can make the second. that second shot is good as well.
It just trickles in, but you know what? It counts.
So the Huskies, number 20, takes up the ball. 24 with a hard shot, and he makes it.
Helmov just killing it tonight.
Nearly got blocked, but he made it.
Braden driving hard to the net. It's
Almost
up.
got fouled.
Oh, and it just trickles out. Cicattini, the circus pass to keep it in, and Reese finds it. Oh, it's tossed up, and it is blocked by that Husky team, and they are driving on a 3-on-2.
20 with the hard drive on the Huskies, passes it off to number 4. 24 almost lost the ball. 23 drives, and he gets fouled. So John Cadogan, I hope I'm saying that right, is going to be shooting 2 at the line. And he makes his first shot. And the second one is good. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
With a score of 74-61, those Mountaineers are really starting to take it away yet again. Let's hope they can maintain this. And Zohanik hit the 2. Oh, and it just goes extremely wide.
So it's gonna be a foul on the Huskies.
Zohanik's gonna go to the line for 2 more. Zohanik's story of his game today. He's just been at that line all day.
Like I said, it's hard to block a 6'9" player.
And he's 2 for 2. Look at Zohanik.
The Dundas native, Zohanik, making Dundas proud. Nice little step, jab step, and he passes it off to 12, who makes the basket under the hoop. Matt Fennell takes up the ball, crosses it through his legs, and then drives and shoots and gets blocked. But Cicattini is able to get the rebound and himself gets fouled by the Huskies.
We got a player down for the Huskies right now, number 12, Emmanuel Makuna, but he picks himself up. Great sportsmanship out of the rest of his team and the Mountaineer players, making sure he's doing all right and nothing too serious happening on the court right now.
Absolutely. He seems to be okay. So Cicattini takes his first shot and he makes it. Andrew Cicattini. Second shot is good as well. Swisheroo. Mohawk is playing that trap defense, and that trap defense seems to work. They intercept the pass of the Huskies. Reese passes it back to Cicattini. Cicattini shoots and he scores. That nice little turnaround, a little bit of Hakeem Olajuwon. So it seems like the energy is boosted by the Huskies, which they will need to do in order to get that win. But with a score like 83-53, there's really no coming back from such a number. So the call here we have is a foul on the Huskies. Looks like it's going to be Mohawk ball. 2 minutes left remaining in the game. So it looks like the Mohawks are just trying to run that clock down. It looks like they slow down their pace. You know, 80-53, you might as well run the clock down. I think, you know, you're proving your point if you're up by that much. So.
Definitely. There's a little bit of a respect issue, too, especially when you're up by this much.
Absolutely. Reese drives in hard and does not make the shot. Minute 30 left in the game. Huskies have the ball. 24 drives. His effort is not good.
And number 23 goes flying over top of Reese on the Huskies. That would be John Cadogan taking flight.
Jermaine Atkins comes in for Emmanuel Makuna.
Minute 22 remaining in the game, and it looks like the ball is in Mohawk's court right now. Haha, no pun intended.
Absolutely. 15 with the shot, and it is off. Looks like Reese and number 23 seem to have a little
Bit of tension going on.
yeah, just a little bit of tension.
You see, especially tempers start to rise towards the end of these games, especially if there's such a point differential. Away team starts to get a little bit more chippier, start committing those fouls so that they can go to the line and hopefully try to get a few more points on the board and see if they can make that quick comeback. But with a score of 82-63, honestly, I do not see it happening right now.
Absolutely not. 21 with the long three, trying to get that quick come up, and it is no good. Mohawk with the rebound. 20 drives and passes it off. And 14 makes that shot. Number 14, Neil Santos. His first appearance tonight, and it is good. He is 1 for 1. So 21 on Huskies passes it to 23. 23 shoots that long shot, no good. Rebounded by 33. Looks like this will be 33's first appearance as well. Number 11 passes it off.
I'm liking Coach Jonker's style.
20 with the long three. No good. 23 seconds left. And Huskies are just trying to make do with the time that they have. 21 gets trapped up in the corner, pass it off to 32. 32 shot is no good. Santos with that hard drive coughs up the ball, no good. Rebounded by the Huskies.
And this
2
is
seconds left.
it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
The game's over with a final score. Mohawk Mountaineers 84 and those George Brown Huskies 63. A great game here at David Briley Center today.
So, Ian, it looks like you're right about tonight. Your gut feeling was right. Mohawk came out with that W.
I honestly wish I put a little bit of money on that tonight, but I'll get them next time for sure.
Absolutely.
Teams right now shaking hands.
You know, it was a close game in the very beginning, but as the game progressed, you could really see who the true winner was around the second half.
No, definitely got a couple replays here of the Huskies and the Mountaineers showing off a couple skills. Brereton definitely a star of the night, coming up with a couple points tonight, making sure those Huskies did not.
Yeah, he definitely has that finesse, but then he gets picked off by number 4.
Ricardo Brown, the story of another of the Huskies as well, making sure that he gets some points for his team. Not enough for them to win, but you know what? Good effort by both teams tonight, I'd say.
Absolutely. That's a nice basket as well from Mohawk.
Both teams definitely, it was a fast-paced game. It made me honestly forget that it was an exhibition game. It gets me extremely hyped up for that regular season game, though.
Yeah, you know, I can't wait to see what the Mountaineers have to offer in the regular season. You know, with games like this, you know, you could just hope for the best and expect the best as well.
Definitely, and it was good to see that the veterans are really helping out those rookie players tonight, showing them the ropes, throwing up some points, and showing those young Mountaineers that Mountaineers mean business and they're ready for a good season ahead.
Absolutely. And you know, like you said before, the David Braley Athletic Recreation Center being built was really of benefit to the Mountaineers this year.
Definitely a beautiful facility for a great team that deserves it. A couple championships in the past few years, so you know what? I think they need a nice new facility to bring home a couple more championships.
Absolutely. That 2011-2012 championship was a good look for the Mountaineers. Let's hope that they can get another championship this season.
And definitely, and I guess that's all for us today. I'm Ian Flynn with...
I'm Alvin Drent.
And have a great day, Mohawk.